The central issue? Love or selfishness? What is the fight really about? Our reading comes from the book of Isaiah 41 verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Today we look into the core of good and evil, a war that's been in existence since the existence of time. What is the central issue here? Is it love or selfishness? How does it play in our lives and the world around us? The war behind all wars is not just a historical event. It's an ongoing conflict that shapes everything. It is a battle between good and evil. There lies a war between God and Satan even when don't see it. At its heart lies the question of character. God, the source of all good, desires a relationship built on love and free will. Satan, consumed by selfishness and pride, rebelled against God's authority, setting in motion this cosmic struggle. God's love isn't a fleeting emotion. It's the very essence of his being. It's evident in creation itself, in the intricate design and beauty of the world. But God's love reaches its peak in the sacrifice of Jesus. He sent his Son, not to condemn the world, but to save it. John 3 verse 17. God desires a loving relationship with each of us, where we freely choose to follow him. Selfishness, the antithesis of love, is the root cause of this war between good and evil. It all began with Satan's desire to be like God, to be worshipped instead of worshiping God. Isaiah 14 verse 14. Selfishness is a cancer that destroys relationships, both with God and others. It breeds envy, greed, and ultimately suffering. In Philippians 2 verses 3 to 4, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others. The war between good and evil isn't just out there. It's fought within each of us. Every day, we're faced with a choice between love and selfishness. Will we seek the good of others or our own? The good news is that we're not alone in this fight. The Holy Spirit, God's gift to us, strengthens us to choose love, to reflect God's character, and to be part of the solution to this war of good and evil. In Matthew 6 verse 24 we are told, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." Therefore you need to choose which side you are on, God's side or Satan's side. So how do we live out the answer to the great war? By choosing love. By putting the needs of others before our own. By extending forgiveness and showing compassion, just as God has shown us compassion. By actively sharing God's love with the world through our words and actions. As we choose love, we become agents of healing and restoration, reflecting God's character and contributing to the ultimate victory of love over selfishness. The war between good and evil may seem like a grand, cosmic battle, but it starts with each of us. Every choice we make, every act of love or selfishness, contributes to the outcome. Today, let's choose love. Let's live lives that reflect God's character, filled with compassion, forgiveness, and a desire to share his love with the world.